morning. It's an honor to be here with all of you, and I'd like to believe that C100 being in New York is not a coincidence for its 25th anniversary, and we're so excited to be able to celebrate this tremendous milestone with all of you right here. Thank you to our chairman, Clarence Kwan, and to everyone for allowing me this opportunity to meet so many new friends and to reunite with so many longtime friends. It is with great pleasure that I welcome all of you here to New York City for the Committee of 100's annual conference. This is, as we've been speaking about, a very special year for the Committee of 100 as we celebrate the important work and accomplishments of the Committee of 100's first 25 years and look forward to the challenges and successes ahead. The Chinese American community has made significant impacts in their respective fields and is so ably exhibited by the talented and illustrious members of the Committee of 100. Despite facing adversity and discrimination, Chinese Americans have worked towards a tremendous level of achievement. It is important for the narrative of our country to include the cultural and economic contributions of the Asian American community. The Committee of 100 has aided in that narrative, for example, by helping address historic discrimination with its involvement in the 1882 project. Your work with Congresswoman Judy Chu's office in the passing of a House resolution acknowledging the injustice caused by the passage of the Chinese Exclusion Acts was an important historic moment for the Chinese American community in the entire country. My colleagues and I in the House have continued these efforts to recognize the contributions of Chinese Americans. I have introduced a resolution to encourage the United States Postal Service to issue a stamp commemorating Chinese railroad workers. As you know, there were nearly 12,000 Chinese railroad workers, and they comprised nearly 90% of the workers for the Central Pacific Railroad and worked on the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad in 1869 and literally helped build the United States of America. Although they faced dangerous working conditions and were paid lower wages than workers from other communities, Chinese railroad workers were praised for their work ethic and efficiency. Last year, and some of you were there, these workers were inducted into the United States Labor Department Hall of Honor with Secretary Perez and Deputy Secretary Chris Liu. The year 2019 will mark the 150th anniversary of the completion of the railroad, and we're working on continuing to make this anniversary a teaching moment, and the issuance of a stamp will bring the contributions of these workers to the forefront. We have also worked successfully here in New York City and will work across the country to make sure that Asian American Lunar New Year is recognized as an official holiday. In New York City, our mayor, Mayor de Blasio, has promised publicly to make this an official school holiday, and so we're very excited here. We have also achieved great economic success. As a community, Chinese American-owned businesses have receipts that total well over $142 billion. My home borough of Queens, New York, has almost 32,000 Chinese American-owned businesses, second only to LA County. And New York State's interest in China goes beyond the economic success of Chinese American business owners. In 2013, New York State exports to China totaled $4.96 billion and have increased by 171% just in the past 10 years. As the chair of the Economic Development Task Force for the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus, I worked with our chairwoman and we were able to commission the U.S. Department of Labor report to expand the Small Business Administration's Small Business Development Center program into an Asian American majority business district in New York City, and held briefings for Chinese American business owners on Capitol Hill on government resources that are available with the Small Business Administration and the Exim Bank. And there is so much more that we can do together. The Committee of 100's commitment to fostering leadership within the Chinese American community helps fill a critical deficit in organized mentorship, especially for Asian women professionals. The New York Women's Roundtable presents an invaluable networking opportunity and forum to discuss relevant issues facing us in the workplace. In addition, mentoring programs around the country provide young professionals with role models and opportunities they might not have been able to obtain without your outreach. As we look forward to the next 25 years, I would be remiss if I did not also highlight the Committee of 100's ongoing efforts to strengthen the U.S. China relationship. The Committee of 100 was created in response to concerns with upheaval in China and a desire by the C100 members to foster better relations. I have also worked with Congresswoman Dina Titus of Nevada and the Obama administrations to finally be able to extend student visas to 5 years and business and tourist visas to 10 years. This was a good move, and that helps the relationship and helps both countries by boosting tourism and spurring economic growth. Your ongoing contribution to this important dialogue, both in Washington, D.C., in Beijing, and of course in New York, is a legacy that can and must continue as we face challenges of security, energy, and the environment in the coming years. As one of the newest members of the House Foreign Affairs Subcommittee on Asia and the Pacific, I personally appreciate your hard work in this area. I thank all of you for your wonderful work and your leadership, and hope you all enjoy your time in New York City.